what are the things that you've seen, the principles that, although they might be difficult, can make the biggest impact in an existing organization? Is there one of them that you see, like the MTP I get, and lots of our clients are purpose-led. Most are purpose-led, and they have a MTP or they have a purpose and a BHAG, whichever, but they have that.
Yeah.
But like more into the operational piece.
Sure.
Like, for example, when I'm hearing about people, since, reading your stuff years ago and hearing you explain it, when I hear people that are wanting to buy assets, I'm like, well, why would you own stuff? Right? And never mind the return on capital. From a return on capital perspective, which is the ultimate measure of a CEO, a lot of times owning assets isn't good for that, but just the organizational energy that it takes.
The overhead of having to manage it, etc.
Exactly. But that's an example that I'm familiar with. I'm just curious what you've seen, though, is most impactful for a lot of organizations.
Yeah, just back to the BHAG reference. So MTP, or the massive transformative purpose, as we call it, is essentially a BHAG with a purpose.
That's exactly.
Right? So it derives from some of Jim Collins' amazing work. Operationally, what we found is there are 2-3 attributes that are critical to apply. For example, dashboards and OKRs, right? And scaling up brings in some of this stuff.
Same idea. Yep.
If you're not leveraging that, then you're not going to scale, because it becomes, we actually see OKRs as kind of like the operating system of a company at the most fundamental level. The second one is leveraging community. Very, very few medium to big companies leverage community at all. Okay, I'll give you the quick story of Xiaomi, which is the second biggest phone company in China. They have created a community of 1,000 super users, and those 1,000 super users vote on what features should go into the next phone. Okay, then they get the phone 3 months earlier than everybody else, and can boast to their friends, "Hey, look, I voted for this feature. Now it's in there." So they get chops for doing that. Just by doing that, this company is launching phones with no PR, product development, marketing, or promotional costs, meaning that means they can keep the cost low, just word of mouth. And they're the second biggest phone company because of that, right? Just by applying community. So we've got some amazing data, and yet most middle-sized to large-sized companies do a terrible job of leveraging community.
Yes.